Good morning, Leo. Welcome to my channel. It's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess, here to do your weekly reading from September the 10th to the 16th. I've given the cards a really good shuffle. We've had some really different readings today. If my readings don't resonate with you, please move on to the next reader, but be sure that you check out other aspects of your natal chart first, such as your moon, rising or ascendant, and your Venus, and other aspects of your chart that might stand out. Some people talk about Mercury. I know I have a lot of Sag in my chart, so Sagittarius is something I do often come up as a Queen of Wands. So, and I'm a Capricorn, so definitely not Queen of Wands in my star sign. The cards I'm using are the After Tarot by Julia Massaglia. I do want to say to you, if you want to follow me on Facebook, I'd welcome you in. I do free readings weekly on my Facebook page. And I'm also on Instant Go and Instagram and LinkedIn, if you want to look me up on those places as well. I've been on those for many years. Only recently to YouTube. I'm really happy to have people on board. Oh, you've got the Eight of Wands jumping out at me here. If you've subscribed to my channel, I know I say a lot. I'm trying to become conscious of it so I can say If you would like to subscribe to my channel, I would welcome you on board. We're slowly growing and I'm loving the community. Okay, Leo, bottom of the deck. Ooh, after I just said, we've got some in the reverse here. Okay, so the Queen of Wands is a reverse on the bottom of the deck. Now, the Queen of Wands in the upright is a very beautiful woman. She's very self-assured. She's confident. She knows what she wants. She can be a Leo, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, but she's very passionate. When she's in the reverse, I often think that she's probably a little less nice than that. She can be a little bit sour, a little bit spiteful. She's certainly cold. She's not the warm person she is in the upright. And she's not using her intuition, which is evident in this card. So this woman can be somebody you're dealing with who's quite a cold, maybe even a little bit malicious. It could be how you're feeling at the moment, in which case maybe you're not feeling your passionate, beautiful, wonderful self. Being that the Leo reading is a fire sign reading, it could be that you are just not feeling in your element at the moment. Now, that's not a bad thing. It just may mean things have got on top of you at the moment and you're not sure of your direction. So we'll leave that one down there and we'll start your reading. Okay, so the first card we have out is the Three of Swords in reverse. All my cards are going to be reversed for this reading by the looks of it. Okay, so the Three of Swords in the upright talks about having been heartbroken. Now, I love that the After Tarot has taken the swords out because it says you've dealt with a lot of that. The swords have been taken out and you're now moving on your way. So you've probably experienced heartbreak in the past, and it might be why your Queen of Wands is in reverse too, because it may mean you're dealing with this aftershock of a broken relationship or some sort of fight or argument, family issue, whatever it is. You are now on the mend. You are now traveling in the right direction. So the Three of Hearts coming up in this position for me says that you're just passing out of this energy. It wasn't that long ago. You may be still hanging on to some of it, so just be wary of that. But you're definitely moving in a better direction. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords is often an air sign, and this feels like it is an air sign here too. So you may have been dealing with someone who was a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. This definitely feels like the energy of a person. So I feel like maybe this is the person that broke your heart. The main reason I'm saying that is because they've got a sword in their hand. So it's very possible that this is the person you've been dealing with who's hurt you. Now, whether that's a family member, whether it's a romantic interest, whether it's someone at work, whatever it is, they've been the one to dig the sword in your heart. Now, this can be male or female energy, doesn't make a difference, but this person is cutting and has been very, very spiteful in this energy. So please, if this is the person you've been dealing with, you're starting to let go of that energy now. We can see that in this card here. Now, the Queen of Swords isn't always like that. She's usually a woman who, or a person who comes forward with the truth, who is very direct and honest. And this card doesn't have that upright feeling to it. It definitely feels like it's upside down. And then we bring in Temperance. So very nice, Leo, because you've been working on some of the energy around this heartbreak and you're doing well because you're bringing some form of balance back into your life. And I love the Temperance card in this because she's balancing the water. She has the dove here, which makes her feel very peaceful. She's very enlightened. She has 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the ground, which makes her stable but in touch with her emotions. She also has the sun coming up in the background here. So this card is really nice for you after going through heartbreak because it's almost like you're to this point where you have a greater understanding of your journey and you're ready to embark on further journeys. Definitely feeling this sense of lovely balance here. Okay, and here's the Four of Cups. Now the Four of Cups can talk about apathy. It can talk about us not accepting an offer. It can also, and in the After Tarot here, he's actually pouring out what was in the cup, like he just doesn't want it. He just doesn't want it at all. So I feel like at the moment you're not in the realm, not in the space to take any acceptances on board. You may be feeling balanced. You may have dealt with what you've had to deal with. You're at a good place in your life, but you're not quite ready to move forward yet. That's very clear in this card, and that's fine. Definitely fine. What you're taking on here is the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, or you could be dealing with the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe you're moving away from this heartbreak to someone who's an earth sign, a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Because it definitely feels like you're fed up with this person in your past. It's caused you so much heartbreak and control and coldness. And you're moving on to this warm, genuine, down-to-earth, beautiful woman with a rabbit. Actually, it's a hare. That's a hare at the bottom of the card. But she's definitely a woman who knows her value. You can see her looking at the pentacle here. She knows what she's worth. And you like that about her. That's why you're moving towards this woman. She has what you need. She is what you want. Very nice. Very nice indeed. You know what you want now. You've given away what you don't want to bring in what you do want. And here's more balance. So you're still working towards this. This person that you were with may have spent a lot of your money. They may have drained you financially as well as emotionally. You've been through a very hard time here and you're ready to move on to something better. And you know now there's someone better out there for you. This is why you're doing this work. You are moving towards this energy. Very nice, Leo. Okay, and you're finishing off a cycle. So, I mean, it makes sense that you'd be finishing off a cycle because I think that this last relationship has been quite karmic. This person's done a job on you and you're really ready for something new, but you know that you deserve something better now because you're closing out the negative stuff in your life. You're closing off this horrible stuff that you had before. I think this heartbreak has dug really deep for you, Leo, because it's made you really peel back and have a look at who you are and what you deserve. And we like that when that happens. Not because we want to see people hurt, but because we know that you're learning your lessons and putting the energy into becoming a better person so that you can bring in better things for yourself. It's almost quite emotional that you've got to the end of this cycle. I feel like you've been doing it really, really hard in the past and now you're bringing in beautiful things for yourself. And look at this. This is what you're wishing for. Wow. What a nice reading. Always a good reading when it starts off and you realise why the reading's gone that way. Okay, you have not only done the healing, but you're bringing in your wishes here. And again, we see the person with the 2 cups in the water, bringing a balance into her life, healing, bringing in what she deserves. Beautiful, beautiful card. Okay, and look at this. There you go. Karmic debt's been done. You know, this morning I've seen a lot of major arcanas, a lot of them in people's readings. Something's happened here. I even changed decks because Sometimes when I'm doing things, I think, oh, maybe the deck's getting a bit tired and repeating. I pick up another deck and it just pulls through the same messages. You've actually been through or going through a rebirth, Leo. You're definitely rebirthing the phoenix, but you're birthing yourself a very different way. You're getting rid of toxic stuff in your life. You're getting rid of these people who are controlling, malicious, spiteful, and you're moving to something peaceful, something equal, something balanced. You're getting back this time what you deserve because you are in the right place to accept it. Very beautiful. Second chance too. Actually, let's just mention that this could be a second time around for some of you. This could be a reconciliation with someone from your past. And the reason I say that is because this talks about having a second chance at something. So I think because of the 10-10, so, you know, it's a second time around. But this feeling that you may know this person or that you have had dealings with this person before, very evident here. This is a gift from God, gift from above. Okay, and then the last card, look at that, stability. Haven't you craved this, Leo? You've craved this for a long time, and you're about to walk into something more stable, more fulfilling, long-term. It's everything here you've ever wanted. So the heartbreak, yes, it was horrible, but look what you're working your way towards. Lovely reading. I love a good story. Very, very nice, Leo. Very much on your way to something incredibly good. Okay, I'm just going to pour you an oracle card. And I seem to be, even though I've shuffled these madly every time and I've pulled them out differently and whatever else, I still seem to be pulling out a lot of the same cards here too. So the energies for all the signs are very similar at the moment. Lots of people going through, you know, transformative times. Oh, well, something different. There you go. The card of the eagle comes out. And it says you will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. And there's no doubt about that by doing your reading. No doubt about that whatsoever. It's like you've taken this lesson on board, you've pulled it apart, you understand what you're doing, and you're moving towards what your heart desires now. What a lovely reading, Leo. Thanks for watching.